Today, temperatures never seen in October. Total fire bans in place as Sydney swelters under a spring heatwave.
3 children escaped serious injury after the caravan they were sleeping in was hijacked on the Gold Coast.
Fresh scrutiny for Victoria's top cop after chartering a police chopper instead of a commercial flight.
Doubt cast over Kevin Rudd's future. The Prime Minister weighs in live on Today.
Croc country goes for gold. Rockhampton's Fitzroy River one stroke closer to making Olympic history.
Royal bombshell Virginia Giuffre shines a light on Prince Andrew in a new memoir.
Plus, that's one way to avoid a fine. See the moment an Adelaide driver blocks a speed camera with a stolen excavator.
And Derby Day giveaway. Win the ultimate Melbourne Cup experience valued at more than $14,000 today, Wednesday, the 22nd of October, 2025.
From 9 News, this is Today with Carl and Sarah.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your news today. Coming up, JD Vance downplays concerns as Donald Trump's Gaza peace plan hangs in the balance. Plus, gambling gripe, a fresh push to ban poker machines after midnight. An incredible video of a 65-year-old woman playing the clarinet as she undergoes brain surgery.
It's simply amazing, isn't it? First up, though, this morning, Anthony Albanese is throwing his support behind Ambassador Kevin Rudd, praising his work over in the US. Let's go live to 9 Washington correspondent Lauren Tomasi. Lauren, good morning to you. They have a busy schedule again today.
Yeah, Sarah, the day started with a breakfast. They took talks to Capitol Hill and then ended up here at the Australian Embassy. And every step along the way, Anthony Albanese reaffirming his support for Australia's ambassador to the United States, Kevin Rudd, after that very public chastising by the US president yesterday inside the White House. Anthony Albanese says Kevin Rudd works his guts out. And he actually quoted the US president this morning saying all has been forgiven. So a lot of public support there. As for Anthony Albanese's meetings today, he met with a number of US lawmakers, really shoring up support on both sides of the aisle for Australia and certainly for that AUKUS pact. And we have now learnt today that Anthony Albanese gave Donald Trump a model submarine as a gift, a real recognition there of that AUKUS pact. And we'll hear more from the PM very shortly on Today.
Indeed, we will. Thank you, Lauren. Well, the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas will last, according to the US Vice President, who says he is optimistic. JD Vance has touched down in Israel along with other Trump administration officials to shore up the deal after a recent burst of deadly violence. He also warned Hamas to comply or be, quote, obliterated.
Victoria police members are in disbelief after it's been revealed the Chief Commissioner used the air wing to travel to a conference rather than a commercial flight. Let's go live to 9 Melbourne reporter Isabel Quinlan. Izzy, the trip wasn't cheap.
No, it wasn't, Carl. The air wing, which is used in major police operations here in Victoria, costs $10,000 an hour to run. The Herald Sun is reporting that Mike Bush boarded that chopper on Monday with his New Zealand counterpart to attend a conference in Tasmania. He's come under fire from members who say during a major cost-cutting program, it's not a very good look. Victoria Police have defended the move, saying that he wouldn't have made it to the conference if he didn't get on the chopper. Carl, it is expected that Bush will return home on a commercial flight.
Thank you.
Pressure is mounting on Prince Andrew this morning as a memoir by his accuser hits bookstores. Let's go live to 9 Europe correspondent Jessica Millwood, who joins us from London now. Jess, it details a number of interactions with Andrew.
Very confronting details in the book and very uncomfortable reading for the royal family. Prince Andrew is mentioned numerous times by Virginia Giuffre in the memoir released 6 months following her death. Some of it does read, the next morning it was clear that Maxwell had conferred with her royal chum because she told me, "You did well, the prince had fun." Soon Epstein would give me $15,000 for servicing the man the tabloids called Randy Andy. Virginia Giuffre claims that she was forced to have sex with Prince Andrew a number of times, allegations he has repeatedly denied. A couple of days ago, Prince Andrew announced that he would stop using his title, the Duke of York, but that has done very, very little to quell the scrutiny on him and therefore on the royal family. Sarah?
It's very ugly, Jess. Thank you. Well, still in the UK, and the former Prime Minister Boris Johnson has fronted an inquiry in London overnight into the COVID-19 pandemic, focusing on its impact on children and young people. Here's some of what he had to say.
It was not a good system. We should not have put it through. We should have spotted it faster. I mean, I think that Your criticisms are valid. All I would say is that, you try coming up with a system to give a fair exam result for people when they can't sit exams. It's not easy, okay? That's all I would say.
He said the decision to close schools in March 2020 was a nightmare idea.
Rockhampton's Olympic dreams are gaining momentum this morning with early signs the Fitzroy River could pass the tough test to host rowing. Let's go live to Today Queensland reporter Andrea Crothers, who also passes the tough test. Andrea, how far along are they?
Well, Carl, there's still more technical assessments to go. We are expecting a final report early next year, but all of this puts Rocky a massive step closer to finally welcoming the rowers to the Fitzroy River. So this is all according to the Games Independent Infrastructure Coordination Authority. That's effectively a fancy word for the group that deals with all the sporting bodies as well as the Games. They are reportedly saying all things are proving positive so far. That's given Queensland Senator Matt Canavan high hopes. He's on the local advisory body for CQ32. He believes the river, it's so flat, even Jesus would be able to walk on it, Carl.
Almost as flat as the Brisbane River this morning. Andrea, thank you.
No pokies after midnight. That's what the New South Wales Liberals are backing in a bill put forward by the Greens. The Daily Telegraph revealing coalition members voiced their support during a shadow cabinet meeting. Nationals MPs, though, say restrictions could harm regional venues. South Australian police are searching for the person who used an unattended excavator to block a speed camera on a major road in Adelaide's north. This exclusive vision capturing the moment a person climbs into the machine before carefully shifting its bucket up and down until it perfectly blocks the camera.
It's the funny look. They moved it so that it's covering the camera.
Locals say excavators are often left unattended at that site in Salisbury. Parking your caravan on the street could soon be banned in two Queensland hotspots. The Sunshine Coast and Gold Coast councils are pushing for the state government to change laws allowing councils to act on vans parked long term. The Sunshine Coast fields more than 700 complaints a year about caravans in residential areas. And Australia's online shopping boom has hit a new high with more than $20 billion spent between July and September. An Australia Post report finding consumers are shopping with more retailers, receiving more parcels and spending more overall. Food and liquor, perhaps unsurprisingly, are some of our favourite items.
You're looking at me.
Well, there's been an extraordinary scene inside a London operating theatre.
This 65-year-old woman with Parkinson's disease playing the clarinet while undergoing brain surgery at King's College Hospital. Doctors used electrical stimulation throughout the 4-hour procedure and say it instantly improved her finger control.
Amazing, isn't it?
Sure is. Let's take a look at the weather across the country. Strong winds are in a big feature of our Wednesday forecast with a large area of southeast of parts of the country in for a low pressure system.
Very hot for Sydney today, wet for Canberra, Melbourne, Hobart and Adelaide. Fine though for Perth and Brizzy.